the first thing that really grabs your attention is the bus ride. You see the guard towers and you really don't know what to expect.
Clifford Jones was facing a lifetime behind bars.
You've heard all these horror stories about Angola. Reality really just sets in.
He was entering the largest maximum security prison in America.
Your mind is so confused, man. It's like walking in a daze. I was supposed to get out of there till I was 87 years old. Seemed like people just threw dirt on me. I was off. I was hopeless. Hopelessness. It's a bad thing not to have hope.
But an encounter with God under a tree in the west yard of the prison grounds changed all that.
And as I was walking around that west yard, I was mad, disgusted, couldn't be trusted. And I come to that one tree, and God literally spoke to me, man, like, I'm talking to you right now. It scared me to death. So I said, no, man, I didn't hear that. I must be losing my mind. I didn't really hear that. So I walked around the yard again. Got back to that same street, and God shouted at me. Said, boy, take care of my business, and I'm gonna take care of you. I just threw my hands up. I just threw it up.
Clifford Jones enrolled in the Angola Prison Seminary program, an accredited extension of the New Orleans Baptist Theological Seminary. And before long, he was proclaiming Christ in the prison yard.
I went to preaching and teaching God's words on the yard. On the west yard, just imagine that. Preaching on the yard in the midst of Angola.
After 12 years in prison, the Lord fulfilled his promise to Clifford in a way he never imagined.
I remember when God told me, boy, take care of my business, I'll take care of yours. The words now is so magnified in my life. I really didn't understand what he meant to the fullness, because he took care of my business while I was inside of Angola. He protected my ministry. But the words had so much fullness to them. Now, that same way as he took care of my ministry there, he's taking care of my ministry outside these bars.
When we hired Clifford Jones, we knew that his prison background, his seminary training while at Angola, and his pastoring over men while still incarcerated all added up to remind us that people can and do change through the power of Almighty God. Because of his background, training, and the fact that people believed in him while he was still behind bars, we as a church are able to see even more men and women experience God's wonderful life-changing power.
I just want to do what God told me and just give back to this community. Even tonight in my church service, we feeding the 40 to 50 inmates who coming out of jail. So many homeless coming here. We feed them a physical meal, then we give them a spiritual meal. My experience through life and what I went through in the seminary training that he gave me, God issued me in the midst of Angola, is now activating and helping people reiterate their lives back into society. Right now, right today, can a man who this society has said is virtually no good minister to society, a murderer, can he actually change to be a decent, respectable human being with gifts and talents to help society? Yes, sir. Yes, he can. Yes, a man can change. But first, God must change that man from the inside out. First, God must take that dirty, murderous, conniving heart of the flesh out and place a new heart in him, a heart of God, a heart of love. Can a man change? Yes, he can. I'm a living witness.